And I fluffin' love that. More Mary. Hello, good morning. Welcome back everyone to another episode of More Mary. I am your host, Miss Mary Lou, and welcome back my Tea Time fam. It is so wonderful to have you here. Today, we are gonna talk about something that's like a little more on the real talk end of things, but I wanted to talk about it because it's a thing that's really relevant in my life, and I know for a lot of the wonderful people that watch this channel. One of my favorite YouTubers ever, I haven't talked about him a whole lot, but Peter McKinnon released a video a couple weeks ago called Do You Even Matter? He did the episode with his guest Cody Wayner, I don't remember how to say his last name, but Cody's wonderful. I'm gonna link the original video as well as Cody's channel and Peter's channel in the description box below. If you're like the small fish, how does that reflect on your feelings of self-worth and the quality of your content and all kinds of stuff? And yes, I'm gonna be talking specifically more on YouTube terms, but this is applicable for a lot of different areas in life. So I'm excited to talk about it with you today. But before we get into it, if you're not subscribed to the Miss Mary Lou channel already, you are seriously missing out. Please hit the red subscribe button below and the little notification bell? What was I even gonna say? I don't know. The little bell thingy, so you know when I upload. But first, let's talk about some stuff. So, numbers. You can fall into this trap really easily. To roughly quote Peter, he said, numbers are in no way related to your worth as a person, creator, artist, etc. It can be really easy to fall in the trap and being like, I have less than 1,000 subscribers. Like, what am I doing wrong? Is there something wrong with me? That's a terrible feeling. My way of coping with it, and the way honestly that I've chosen to approach this channel from the beginning, it's maybe possible that's why I haven't grown as much as others have expected me to grow, is that I focus on community building. Building a group of people, a Tea Time fam who love to be here, who we can chat in the comments and they'll watch and just really will enjoy our time together, whether it's here on YouTube or Instagram or wherever we are. It's just really nice to feel like we have a close-knit community here. And I would take about 800 subscribers of a close-knit community over 100,000 who don't really have an interest or want to be there. You are my little internet family and you're so loving and supportive. And when I think about that stuff, like, I don't really think about my numbers. I'm not saying like I don't care about what I put out or anything. I still put a lot of time and effort to make the time that you spend with me here worthwhile. That's important. I'd rather have a family any day. And of course, talking about numbers, then we get into comparison. It is really easy to fall into the trap of, well, when this person was doing it for as long as I was, they were at this many subscribers. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, Sorella Moore, who's amazing. I adore her so much and she's super goofy. I think we get along really well. She just hit her 2-year anniversary and she's at about 500,000. Does that mean that she's a better person than me? No, of course not. And it's when we get trapped in this comparison thing that we can fall into the whole, do I even matter? And the answer is yes, of course you matter. Whether you're on YouTube or towards the bottom of the ladder at your job that you work at during the day, or if you're trying to grow your Etsy shop, your Instagram, whatever it is, you still matter as a person. Just because I have more subscribers than someone else doesn't mean that I'm better than they are, or if someone else has more subscribers than me. It messes with your head, and it's not a fun place to be when you fall into that trap. And also along with this, Peter did talk about, like, it's a common misconception that someone with a lot of subscribers will never collaborate with someone who doesn't have a lot of subscribers. Peter had Cody on his show. Cody, I think at the time, had maybe roughly tens of thousands of subscribers on the lower end, and Peter has like over 2 million now. And I've seen it too, where someone that I watch who I love has a couple hundred subscribers, and they will collaborate with someone who is much bigger than them. And honestly, I think YouTube is moving back in that direction anyway. Kind of when YouTube was starting, and a lot of the really huge names now, they used to just hang out and make videos together because they loved to, and they loved to be around each other and be creative with each other. And I feel like that trend is kind of swinging back now. You know, of course, I have a whole list of YouTubers that I would love to collaborate with. If I could do a collaboration with anybody on YouTube, who would you want to see me collaborate with? I'm honestly very curious, and you know, maybe I'll end up discovering someone new. Just put it in the comments below. It doesn't mean that anyone's better than the other person. It just means they have a larger platform to speak to. So you matter. You really matter. So Peter's guest, Cody, was a really perfect guest for this episode, and he started this whole movement called the #NoSmallCreator movement. The school of thought behind this is that creation in and of itself, to take something from nothing that starts with an idea and to turn it into something, whether it's something you post on the internet or you gift to a friend or family member or that you make with your hands, creation is no small thing. Creation is this massive thing, and I do it twice a week. It just doesn't make sense to put the word small in front of creator. Creation is so unbelievably massive, and so many people that are on this platform, we all work really hard. We want to be doing something creative that we super love, and really that just puts everyone on an even playing field. We all have the space on YouTube or wherever to play in. I just love that thought that a small creator, that literally it's an oxymoron. It doesn't even make sense. So I really like the idea of the #NoSmallCreator movement. So like, kudos to Cody. Make sure you go check him out, obviously. Like I said, their links will be down below. So those were some of my thoughts about how to cope with some of these traps that we can fall into. These are the methods that I use that really keep my head high and keep me from kind of falling into that terrible spiral of, yeah, I've been at this for 2.5 years and I only have X amount of subscribers, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is we're here, we have a place to connect, to nerd out with each other, and I fluffin' love that. That's all I have for you today. And last and most important of all, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Tuesday. Hello! Thank you so much for watching this episode of More Mary. Hey friends, it's wonderful to see you here. If you want to hang out every other day of the week and not just here on YouTube on Sundays and Tuesdays, all my social media links are in the description box below. Thank you for being a part of the fam.